Vegan side effect. Nothing wrong with your old clothes. You shrank to a better size.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies, everywhere in the world, for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Ever wonder how beautiful our planet is? With exotic birds, diverse flora and fauna, immense oceans, vast rivers, endless skies, and generous earth. All of which house, nourish, and protect every being under their loving care, without asking for any reward. Fortunate and blessed are we indeed, to live on this wondrous planet and enjoy all the precious gifts this world has to offer. May the divine be loved and thanked forever. May we always remember to appreciate and care for our earth home.
When greeted in Sango, one of the official languages of the Central African Republic, one may wish to let the locals know that everything is going well by saying, Ye Akiape. I'm Sylvan. People wonder if there will ever be peace on Earth. You just made it happen. Awesome. The rare beauty Central African Republic bows to the divine for sending you to our world. May you have a long life filled with peace and happiness.
Alle positive dromen worden waarheid. Blijf alstublieft dromen, creatieve geesten. Dear viewers, that's how to say, all positive dreams come true. Please continue dreaming, creative people. In Dutch, one of the official languages of Belgium. I'm Gode Lieve. It's very courageous of you to declare you're pro-vegan and pro-environment in your high social position. The open-minded Belgian residents are in awe and thank you no end. God bless. Welcome to Noteworthy News, gratifying news for a happier world.
Gratifying news for a contented world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master Television outlets. We are happy to announce Supreme Master Television is now available in Pasto, Colombia on Click HD Channel 95 and Gachancipa, Colombia on APG Channel 98, as well as on social media on Jetta. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites across Canada, Mexico and the United States on Galaxy 19 KU band at 97.0 degrees west, across Australia and New Zealand on Optus D2 KU band at 152 degrees east, across South and South Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75.0 degrees east, across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam KU band at 7.0 degrees west or Nilesat position, across East Asia on APSTAR 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east, across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east, across the Middle East on Yasat 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east, in Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east, in Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30 W6 KU band at 30 degrees west, in Canada Joy TV on Telus Satellite TV, in Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryatia, Russia and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on channel 211, throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV channel 909, also in Canada and Bell TV Canada, as well as locally on numerous cable and IPTV networks. Please search by postcode at joytv.ca/channel-finder for full channel listings. And Faith TV. Please search by postcode at faithtelevision.ca for your local channel listings. Plus in Mongolia, Erdenet City, Darkhan and Ulaanbaatar on Univision Cable TV, and throughout Lebanon on channel 111 on Cablevision. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs and Roku Streaming TV, in 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV, in 144 countries via Android-based TV systems, in 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs, in 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes, and in 198 countries on PZAS TV, on shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa and the Middle East on 15770 kHz, in South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz, in Central and Eastern United States, plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland and Iceland on 9395 kHz, in the Western United States, Western Canada and Mexico on 5950 kHz, and in Central, South, Southeast and Western Asia on 7570 kHz, and on podcast on audible.com, Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify and more. Supreme Master Television is also available in African communities worldwide on Habali TV, in Arabic-speaking communities worldwide on Arab TV, in Argentina, in Huanacahlai City, La Punta City and San Luis City, on Channel 539 on San Luis Cable TV, throughout Bangladesh on Yago BD TV, in Belize City, Belmopan, Benkei and Cayo District, Channel 239 or frequency 291 MHz on Central TV and Internet, in Punta Gorda and Stan Creek District, Channel 224 on Southern Cable, and throughout Belize on OmniStream Z via Southern Cable, in Bosnia and Herzegovina on Max TV, in Cambodia, Laos and Thailand on Malimar TV Network, in Cameroon in Bamenda, Buea, Douala, Kribi, Kumba, Limbe, Tico and Yaoundé on Southwest Communication, in Chile in Puente Alto, Santiago, channel frequency 58.1 on Intercable, in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, in Kinshasa on PSTV, in the Republic of the Congo and Central Africa on DRTV channel 332 on Canal Plus, in Pointe-Noire, Republic of the Congo on channel 25 or frequency 503.31 MHz on local TV, in the Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo, channel 198 on Telecable Dominicano, in El Salvador on DC IPTV, and in San Miguel and Usulután on CableSat. In Guatemala City, channel 69 on Cable Minerva and Electrónica Chilena, in Barbarena and Zaragoza, channel 58 on Cable Minerva, and in Esquipulas, channel 110 on Cable Facil Digital, in Guyana on Airlink Communications, in India on Airtel, DD Direct, Dish TV, Reliance and Tata Sky on Satna TV, as well as Geo and all cable networks. In Indonesia, in Batam, channel 10 on Baralang Vision TV, on Bintan Island, channel 24 on Baralang TV Cable, in Korea on Kakao TV and Naver TV, throughout the Middle East and Greece on Zap TV, in Nepal and India, Clear TV, Dish Home, Miro TV, Sim TV and Sky TV on Bhakti Darshan TV, in New Zealand on Mainland Television, in Nicaragua on Nika TV, in Panama on Latin Play TV, in Peru in Ancash on DKR, in Huancayo on Cable Red, in Lima, Cablevisión, Cable Peru, Supercable, Servicable and Cable Láser on Asiri TV, and in Puno on Televisión Universitaria Cable TV, in Taiwan, also known as Formosa, on Fane TV, in Changhua, on Santa Cable TV, in Kaohsiung on Phoenix Cable TV, in Keelung on Prosperity Cable TV, in Pingtung on Guansheng Digital CATV, in Tainan on Nantien Cable TV, in Taoyuan on North Taoyuan Cable TV, and in Taipei on Cable Giant, Qingpingtao, Zhuanyan, Da Anwenshan, Xin Taipei, Xin Tangzheng, and Yangmingshan Cable TV, and in Ilan Channel 4 on Union Cable TV, in Tanzania, in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, Mbeya, Morogoro, Moshi, Mwanza, Tanga, and Zanzibar on Channel 921 on CTV, in Trinidad and Tobago on Airlink Communications, throughout Uganda on YOTV, in the United Kingdom on Connected Freeview and EETV Box via Vision TV, FreeSat and Skype on Showcase TV, in the United States on Guineco Faith TV, Symbol TV, as well as on Public Access TV. In California on Mid-Penn Media Center, BCM TV, KMVT, KOCT, CMAP TV, Access Sacramento, Comcast SF Commons, Crea TV, KSAR, and Pasadena Media. In New York on Brick TV, MNN, PATV Long Island, QPTV, and White Plains PATV. In Washington, D.C. on DC TV. We have multiple more channels which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices and areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime. For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Jetta, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Tumblr, and Twitter in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
In today's news, displaced nurses in Ethiopia provide healthcare to other uprooted people. New study finds indoor transmission of COVID-19 is affected more by time than distance. Mysterious Malaysian plant is named and described by botanists. 3D printed steel bridge opens in the Netherlands. Man from Wisconsin, USA does push-ups to honor first responders. Meat-free company in Singapore has plans to expand across Asia, and live stream from Nestbox in England goes viral. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Warning: sensitive content.
When you see in certain parts of the country where the Taliban has exercised a lot of control, we see reports of people who are activists or former members of the government, they're disappearing, ending up dead. If this is a harbinger of what's to come, then the Taliban 2.0 may not be what we think it is. It may even be worse than what it was before.
In some areas, they've banned girls going to school beyond the age of 12.
The Taliban talks a lot about how it's changed and girls can go to school now. But I asked if any of these girls would be going to school, and I was told, absolutely not. Girls don't go to school. And when I said, why don't girls go to school? They said, Taliban says it's bad.
Next to the mosque, we find a classroom of young girls. But their teacher says they will only receive religious education and will not attend regular school.
We were living in Herat and we escaped from Herat and came to Kabul city to save our life, because also my uncles worked with the Taliban and they wanted to oblige us to forced marriage. And also I'm a doctor and my sister was working with the women's rights. She studied law, and also my mother is a teacher. My mother was the teacher of students in 8th class, the boys. Yeah. The Taliban don't let her to teach the boys. I'm too sure that they will kill us.
Afghanistan is one of the deadliest places in the world to be born a woman.
I have never felt it to this extent, helpless, hopeless, disappointed, poor and miserable in my life.
Our friends are going to get killed. They're going to kill us. Our women are not going to have any more rights.
Women have allegedly been tortured for venturing out of their homes alone, singing, having romantic relationships, and for not covering their faces.
تعدادی از بسته‌های کمکی که تهیه شده برای فامیلای نیروهای امنیتی ما، برای نیروهای امنیتی ما که زخمی شدن در جنگ‌های اخیر توضیح بکنیم و با این حرکت خویی را اثبات کنین که خانم‌های افغانستان به خصوص خانم‌های هرات از طالب ترسینه دارن، اونا همراه نیروهای امنیتی خود هستند و مبارزه میکنن، چی با قلم باشه، چی با حرکت‌های مدنی باشه و چی هم با نعره الله اکبر.
In the areas that the Taliban rules, there are simple rules for women. Women should cover themselves from head to toe. Women are forbidden from walking outside the house. They should leave home only with a male relative. There are restrictions on girls' education. Despite its claims of being a new Taliban, all of this is reminiscent of the dark period.
This is an emergency now. It's nothing to do with process. They're just trying to save lives. Tens of thousands are trying to get through. At the front, they're being crushed. Paratroopers pulling people from the mayhem.
Continuing a conversation about the situation in Afghanistan during an August 19, 2021 work-related phone call with a Supreme Master television team member, our most beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously elaborated further on the uncertain future for the Afghan women after the Taliban's takeover of the country. She also shared more of her wisdom on the differing aspects of the Western and Taliban systems concerning women.
Master, what makes the Afghan women so afraid of the Taliban?
Oh yes, you should do some research into what the Taliban's doing to the women all these decades, and then you understand.
Okay.
It is not just about being married away to anybody, that they have no choice. But it's about all kind of things, you know, the woman's rights, woman's dignity, okay, woman's choice. They are human beings. They are children of God.
Yes.
They cannot be forced. They should not, they must not be forced into any kind of situation that's degrading to their womanhood and motherhood, okay? According to all the reports, they force the women from young age to middle age to marry their own soldiers or fighters without their consent.
Yeah.
And in the world, if a man forces a woman into, you know, this kind of physical relationship, then they are going to jail.
Right.
Because like a sexual assault, like raping.
Yes, Master.
So the Taliban is forcing women to go into a relationship with somebody she doesn't even know, she doesn't like, she doesn't love. She has not the same ideal.
Yes, Master.
The blessed Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Quran have never taught us to pillage other people's property. Even if you think girls are property, nor force women into anything or any relationship against their will. So any Muslim engaged in any kind of activity contrary to this established teaching is betraying the Quran and the great Prophet's teaching. They should be punished according to Islamic law, not the gentle, innocent, faithful in the woman's form. May Allah protect the woman to whom the Holy Quran granted all freedom and respect. And normally the Taliban emphasizes ideal. You know, you have to live with an ideal, you fight for your idealism. But like this, they don't give women any ideal. The women, they have their own ideal.
Yes,
so they're forcing somebody into their own ideal, which sooner or later might explode. You never know. Yeah, the women, they just want to have a normal life, some education so they can contribute to the society and, you know, educate their children in the right way.
Yes, of course.
Like this, a forced physical relationship will not make a good society at all because it will breed countless unhappy women. And unhappy women make unhappy marriages. Unhappy marriages contribute to an unhappy society. I don't know how any leader or any government would like to lead or to govern such an unhappy, stressed out society, you know, lamenting inside out like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's not a good policy.
No.
Yeah. They will not be successful governing a whole country full of sorrow,
Yes.
full of sorrow and unhappiness from inside the family already. If a woman is not happy, she is not going to make her husband happy, force or not, because a loveless marriage, an oppressive marriage, is no marriage at all. It's like slavery.
Exactly.
We are in the 21st century already. We don't have this type of thing.
Yes.
We should not.
Yes.
It's too backward, too uncivilized, too barbarous to treat a human, a woman with dignity like that. So they are scared, not just that, but it's against their will, against their ideal, against anything that they are dreaming of or thinking of, you know?
Right, yeah.
Suppose the men reverse their situation, reverse their positions, and became a woman, and was forced into this kind of situation, what would he feel, huh?
Yes.
If the Taliban leader was forced to become a woman and just pushed into anybody else's bed and then do that kind of sexual thing without their consent, what would the leader of the Taliban feel? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, understand, Master.
Yeah. They should do things with more consideration, more intelligence, more feeling toward the others, not just themselves.
Right.
Any government should do that.
Yes, Master.
Woman, we want peace.
Yes.
To think the boy has to be raised up and then be another warrior and go out killing again, of course no mother would like that.
No.
No future mother would like that. No girl would ever dream of a family like that.
No.
That girls will be oppressed without any education at all, and boys will go out and to be whatever they name it, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, and die horribly and bring many people to die with him, something like that. That no woman can accept. No mother would like her son to be one like that.
No.
So that's why they're afraid of everything. It's not just about the Taliban, it's the idea
I see.
behind all that. You got what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Anything being coerced, forced, or oppressed, or threatened into cooperation will never go well.
Yeah,
yes.
It's true.
Besides, you see, we are in the 21st century. Women became astronauts, you see, going to space. Women are in the scientific field.
Yes.
Women have invented many things that are beneficial to human beings, animals, and the whole world.
Yes.
And women have become prime ministers, presidents, and leading the world into prosperity, at least their nation. Of course, the world will benefit as well.
Right.
So the Afghan woman cannot be contented just to stay home and scrub the floor and always I, sir. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Even though she has better ideas, she has more intelligence even.
Yeah.
Possible, yes. Many women have more intelligence than some men, that's for sure. So how can any country go forward in that kind of energy, in that kind of situation, that kind of very unhappy atmosphere?
Yes, understand.
Women, they are wise.
They are.
They understand all that. They can see far in the future. It's not just about themselves that they worry about. They worry about their country, their children, the future of their children.
Right.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I was wondering, so is then the Western society system better or the Taliban one?
You mean in general or for women?
For women.
Okay. Of course. Both systems have flaws, okay? Have good and bad.
Yes.
In the Western countries, women are more respected.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost everywhere are more respected. Like men, equal, okay? They have same jobs, same salary, same ambition, same position. They can do what they want, provided they have the ability to give, okay?
True.
But then we, the Western people take the freedom too much for granted, too much over the border.
I see.
And forget that they should keep also their own femininity. For example, something I do not like about Western society is that the girls, they're wearing too short. and bearing too much skin.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, they are flaunting too much of their assets, bearing too much, okay?
Understand, right.
That may be supposed to be sexy and provocative, but that also in turn a lot of times brings disaster for the girl, okay?
Yes. I agree, yeah.
Yeah, they provoke the man's hormones and then make them crazy, and then they will go after them and doing like a sexual assault or rape them, and then sometimes kill them, and that's not good for the girl at all.
Yes, not. No.
Knowing is scientifically indicated that men already have trouble controlling their hormones. That's why most of them have to marry. Yeah, fine, it's good. But some men are not in a married situation, and their hormones are still there, stacking up. So if a woman is more provocative like that, like bearing it out and make the man feel even more provoked, their hormones are more raging, stacking up, rising up.
Right.
Then that's not fair for the men also.
I see, yes.
For in society we have many cases of sexual abuse or rape or related death.
Right.
Even within family, that's no good. I think in a family, parents should teach the children, especially girls, to wear more modestly, more decently, okay?
Yes.
So not to invite trouble.
Right.
If you don't wear decently and cover yourself more, of course the men or the boys like to look at you and you feel more proud, but that's it, not without risk. Yeah, and also they look at you in a sexually desirous way. It's not respectful and not love.
Yes, Master.
Love is different from sex.
Yes.
To love a woman and tenderly having a relationship with her is different than wanting her sexually only.
Yes, it is.
So the woman should also keep their own dignity and decency.
Right.
So that she earns respect. And then when she meets the man, he will love her only because of love. And sex comes as a second, I say, side effect. Okay?
Yes.
Our society should be free, but freedom should be handled with wisdom.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, a woman should be wise enough to protect her own dignity, okay, and decency. Yes. You have to earn respect from a man before you marry him.
Yes.
It's better that way. The relationship will be happier and last longer.
Yeah.
Because even if you wear sexy clothes and you entice a man for that, and then he's blind, and then he marries you, but there are many more sexy girls around, everywhere.
Yes.
And maybe one day you lose, because the relationship is not based on love and respect.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And in the Islamic system, there are flaws also. Like the women have to cover themselves from head to toe.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very difficult to see around like that. Some can stumble and fall.
Yes.
Or will not be able to see if the danger is coming.
Right.
Yeah, like maybe a corner car coming speedily, or a man approaching her, or some robbery of any kind,
Yeah.
It's difficult to be more prepared.
True.
In advance than if she can see better. And at work, if it's all covered like that, then the ear sometimes go bloom and cannot hear very well and cannot work very well.
Yeah.
It's an expensive, heavy, cumbersome garment which covers the entire body, and it includes a mesh panel covering the eyes. The veil is so thick that it's difficult to breathe. The little mesh opening for the eyes makes it extremely difficult to even cross the road.
And then covers like that is too hot in some countries, too hot,
Yeah,
it's very uncomfortable, and it could also breed some illness. Maybe not very fatal, but still, it's not very comfortable for women. In the Bible of both Christians and Muslims, it also has this, I think, that God made humans in His own image.
Yes.
In His own image, made as humans. So the human face of a woman and the human face of a man should not be hidden.
Right.
Because God has given us birth without any cover. Yes? And for the sake of decency in the world, then we cover ourselves. But the face should not have to be covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my opinion is. But it's okay. It's not the worst thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still, it's very inconvenient for women to take care of many things. To do work outside the house or inside the house.
Yeah, it's true.
And also taking care, even taking children to school or doing something like that is very inconvenient, a little inconvenient. Not so easy to work with, the clothes like that. But in the Western society, they did the opposite and more exaggerating. So both sides should compromise and make the best use of both sides. I think would be the best.
Exactly.
Yes. The woman should keep dignity, that's for sure. But not cover all over like that. Like you have something ugly, something sinful you have to hide. Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Also, for this system, sometimes you never know if underneath the burqa is a man or a woman. If a man, if he has bad intentions, he could be hiding something underneath the burqa. Yeah, pretending to be a woman and can harm somebody or can harm some of the government persons in an assassinating scheme and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So moderate, I think, is the core.
Right.
Is the best solution for any country, especially for women. So if we oppress half of the society's population, meaning women, then we might lose, talent, exceptional talent, like scientists, astronauts, physicists, teachers, masters, spiritual guides, president, the prime minister, etc. We might lose so much talent and workforce by eliminating women in any society.
Understand.
Women should be given the opportunity, like men, to develop their potential, in order to help the world. God knows we need more wise humans to lead our world into a better situation. Yeah. Also, don't forget that women are the mothers of all the prophets, all the masters that have ever graced our planet, and the mothers of all presidents, prime ministers, great leaders, virtuous statesmen of all time up to now, and also in the future. So we have to respect women. Women have to be protected and respected, and their dignity must be protected, must be respected, so that our world can function. Without women, we don't have the world that we have now. We don't have humanity.
Yes, Master.
The thing is, there's another side effect of woman oppression, of forbidding, is that I think the men in that situation or in that country are afraid of women. That's why they try so hard to suppress them. My suspicion. Okay? They know women are so clever and so successful if they focus on something instead of just scrubbing the floor and cleaning the pots. So they try to suppress them so that women become helpless, useless, and like a slave under the dictator of the man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I see.
Under the Taliban, they were virtual prisoners, flogged or even executed if they dared to defy their laws. A report by Global Rights estimates that around 90% of women here experience violence or are forced into marriage. Most suffer behind a veil of silence, never speaking about their torment. The safe house is full of women who are terrified of their families. Many are hiding from husbands who have physically or sexually abused them.
تراجسترین که از افغانستان قانون تطبیق شود یعنی انتخاب میشه سر کی باید قانون تطبیق شود.
While these patients were injured in accidents, they also treat women who have deliberately set themselves alight.
Her face, covered in bandages, appeared on her favorite football club's Twitter page. Sahar set herself on fire in front of a Tehran court in early September, after learning she could face a 2-year prison sentence. Her crime, attempting to enter a football stadium dressed as a man to watch her team play. The young football fan later died from her injuries.
According to a recent UN study, Bangladesh has one of the highest levels of rape in the world, with more than 1 in 8 men admitting to the crime. Often, these rapes are committed by groups of men, and in the most extreme cases, the victims are murdered.
Some facts about violence against women and girls. Globally, 1 in 3 women, or 736 million, have experienced physical and/or sexual violence. As many as 38% of murders of women worldwide are perpetrated by a male partner. An estimated 5,000 women globally are murdered by family members each year in so-called honor killings. 200 million women and girls living today have suffered from female genital mutilation. 1 in 5 women globally, or 650 million alive today, were forced to marry as children before age 18. 126 million girls are missing from the world's population as victims of female infanticide, malnutrition, neglect, etc. 2/3 of the world's illiterate are female. 82% of women parliamentarians in 5 regions reported enduring some form of psychological violence, including sexist remarks, mobbing, and death threats.
I do feel how they feel. I feel their suffering. I feel their pain. I feel their desperation. The whole world. I feel the animals' anguish. I feel everything, okay? That's why I suffer also.
Understand, Master?
All right, my love. God bless you. God bless all of you, the Supreme Master TV workers and supporters around the world, initiates or non-initiates. God bless our world.
Thank you, Master.
God bless all the leaders to see the logic and reason. May God enlighten them all.
Most benevolent Master, we are grateful for your unwavering, deep care and loving advocacy for those experiencing turmoil now, especially the vulnerable and oppressed. Our hearts are in prayer for the women, as well as other fellow beings on our planet who have yet to secure peace and freedom as their birthright. May the day come soon when everyone shall live as dignified and equally respected world citizens. Wishing beloved Master to be always well and tranquil, ever safeguarded by all heavenly goddesses. Watch the full broadcast of this phone call on Saturday, September 4th to know what Master has to say to the Taliban.
Medical professionals offer their services at an improvised clinic. A conflict between the government of Ethiopia and forces in the northern Tigray region has caused an estimated 2 million civilians to leave their homes. Many have sought food and refuge among communities in the larger cities, while others occupy empty buildings like schools. At one of these sites in Mekelle, the regional capital, a makeshift dispensary is trying to provide health care to more than 1,800 individuals. Volunteer doctors and nurses, many of whom are displaced themselves, contribute their time and experience to help the population deal with common conditions, such as coughs, malnutrition, and diarrhea, as well as assist victims of sexual and gender-based violence. Our sincere appreciation, kind-hearted clinicians and caregivers. We pray for peace to quickly be restored in Ethiopia so that families may reunite and all citizens may prosper in heaven's gracious mercy.
Peer-reviewed research shows social distancing in buildings does little to prevent COVID-19. Professors of chemical engineering and applied mathematics at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, in the United States, analyzed various factors affecting indoor airborne coronavirus transmission. These include time spent inside, air circulation and filtration, mask use, immunization, and breathing activities such as speaking, singing, and eating. The academics found that everyone in an enclosed space is breathing the same air, regardless of whether they are wearing masks. Open windows and fans may help keep the air moving, but distancing is still an insufficient precaution. According to the report, it is more important to limit the amount of time we spend indoors where someone may be infected. We are thankful for your eye-opening study, MIT researchers. May society take advantage of all available pandemic precautions, including the life-saving vegan diet in celestial wisdom. Up next, mysterious Malaysian plant is named and described by botanists. Let's take a moment to thank the inventory control specialists who monitor supply levels for organizations, compare alternative sources, and receive materials as they are delivered.
Vegan, 'cause we want to teach our children to be a good grown-up.
Hello virtuous viewers, I'm Janeline the Vegan Jerbawa. My friends say they love my easygoing vibe. I tell them it comes from being vegan. Why not try it yourself and see what your friends say about you? Here's a helpful tip if you use a rock at home. Whether you are standing or sitting on it, a floor covering is more comfortable when there's a pad underneath it. Rock pads are available in a variety of thicknesses and sizes. If you can't find the exact dimensions you need, buy one that's a little bigger and then you can trim it using a pair of scissors. Make sure there will be enough clearance if a door needs to pass over your rock. Also, avoid materials that may emit unpleasant odors. It's better to choose a pad made from natural rubber or organic jute fibers. Love you so much for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. And thank you for your attention. Here's the weather around our beautiful globe.
Scientists document a previously unknown flowering plant species. In 2019, photographer and forest explorer Dom Nikong discovered an extraordinary-looking plant on Gunung Sarut, a mountain in Terengganu, Malaysia. He returned the following year with a team of botanists that included Mak Yuno Siti Munira from Forest Research Institute, Malaysia. She shared the material collected from the forest floor with Dr. Chris Thorogood, head of science for Oxford Botanic Garden and Arboretum in the United Kingdom. Together they named the new type of fairy lantern Dismia Siti Maria Miai in honor of Dom Nikong's mother, Siti Miriam. In their recently published report, the researchers described the flowering organism that contains no chlorophyll and derives its nutrition from fungus roots. We gratefully offer our delighted applause to the diligent botanists. May your work lead to appropriate conservation measures, so the magical blossoms will continue to adorn our planet in divine splendor.
New pedestrian crossover receives a royal christening. Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands, is now home to the world's first 3D printed stainless steel bridge. The 12-meter structure was created in layers by 4 industrial robots, using a technique called wire and arc additive manufacturing. Her Royal Highness Queen Maxima was on hand for the opening, activating a robot that cut the ceremonial ribbon. Technology will also play a role in evaluating the arch's structural performance over time and in different kinds of weather. Sensors attached to the overpass will transmit data to a digital model regarding vibration, movement, strain, and temperature. Engineers will be looking for any trends that point to possible improvements for future projects. 3 cheers to Her Royal Highness and her country's forward-thinking designers. In heaven's radiance, may your new bridge please your citizens' aesthetic senses and bring new joy to their lives.
Father of 3 does extreme exercise for charity. In June 2020, Nate Carroll of Wisconsin, USA, challenged himself to do push-ups every day for a year in partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. The organization pays off mortgages for the families of law enforcement officers and firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty. Mr. Carroll wanted to honor all first responders and also show his children how goals that seems impossible can be achieved through daily perseverance. On June 6, 2021, he surpassed the previous world record for push-ups done in 365 days with 1 week to spare. So he continued, completing a total of 1,506,911 push-ups and raising over $40,000 for the charitable foundation. Congratulations, Nate Carroll, on your remarkable achievement and selfless service. We pray that the souls of deceased emergency response workers everywhere find eternal peace in the reassurance embrace of God's love. Coming up, Meat Free Company in Singapore has plans to expand across Asia. We will take a moment to contemplate our exceptional location in the universe, unimaginably blessed to be on the same planet as a perfect enlightened master. More happy news when we return. Please stay with us here on Supreme Master Television.
Vegan, because animals' flesh is wrong to eat.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, engaging news for a loving world. Plant-based business crew to collaborate with established food supplier Growthwell Foods, based in Singapore, has entered into a strategic partnership with Indaguna, a distributor that serves markets in the Middle East and across Southeast Asia. An enormous number of hotels, restaurants, and cafes will soon have access to Growthwell's range of vegan seafood alternatives, egg-free sauces, and ready-to-eat meat-free meals. The group's executive director, Justin Chow, has an avowed mission for his life: to feed 100 million people with plant-based food and inspire 1 billion individuals to go green. He states, "I believe that the people who care most can change the world to be a better place." Kudos, Justin Chow and Growthwell Foods, for such laudable goals. May you continue to innovate and lead by example to hasten the arrival of World Vegan in the bliss of the Providence.
Industrious blue tits captivate viewers. When John Chadwick of Leicestershire, England, set up a birdhouse with a video camera inside, he did not know what would happen. Before long, a pair of blue tits found the box, liked what they saw, and started building a nest. Mr. Chadwick live-streamed the entire process 24/7 and created edited videos for highlights, like the first egg, eggs hatching, chicks fledging, and finally leaving home. He was amazed that his project attracted over 50 million viewers on YouTube. It would seem that observing the bird's intelligence, patience, and loving dedication touches people's hearts. The intimate images remind us of God's greatness and the noble qualities we would like to see in ourselves. Bravo, Mr. Chadwick, for your diligence in sharing such inspiring footage with the world. We pray for humans to cherish all animal cohabitants and realize the essence of life is love.
We've got something for free and fun called a joke, named Proper Identification. If you laugh too hard, don't blame us.
Randy Nichols wanted to take his nature photography to the next level, so he enrolled in a certification program. After attending classes, taking tests, and submitting his portfolio, Mr. Nichols was awarded a framed certificate and an ID card. Very pleased, he decided to take his little daughter, Nancy, with him on his next walk through the forest, sticking his photographer's card on the back of his hat. Soon, they spotted a red-headed woodpecker, but every time Mr. Nichols prepared to take a picture, the bird flew to another branch. Observing this, Nancy had an idea.
Daddy, maybe the bird is nervous because he doesn't know who you are. I think you should turn your hat around so he can see that you're a professional.
And now we have a hotline from Chunmei in China.
最爱的师傅和无上师电视台团队在2020年的平安夜，师傅通过无上师电视台的直播视讯，传递给世人唤醒灵魂的巨大爱力，让我看视讯时多次感动流泪。在之后几天的打坐中，都感到师父的爱而多次感动流泪，并在打坐中更深刻地明白人生目的是找到上帝并了悟上帝。了悟上帝是为了明心见性，了悟自己。真正的自己就是无我的、无条件的、没有分别心的宇宙博爱。与真我合一就是与爱合一，爱万物同自己一样，万物就是自己，以及师父是地球上最高雅的语言都不足以形容的美好与爱本身。在打坐中，我向天堂祈祷：一、众生幸福、自由、开悟、解脱；二、师父永远幸福，师父的所有愿望此生全部实现。睡着时梦见在道场有歌舞晚会，师父和同修们一起看表演，我想可能师父让我在梦里也能享受圣诞禅吧。梦中师父和我坐在一起，像朋友似的聊天，我请师父猜我的2个愿望是什么。师父在梦里说，我的其中1个愿望是你一直在我的爱中。梦里我向师父说，我觉得自己是无处不在的，我的真我是爱，爱无处不在。我的2个愿望不是关于我个人的，我的2个愿望是：一、众生永远幸福自由解脱；二、师父永远幸福。当我向师父说完第2个愿望时，我就从梦中醒来，并因为师父的爱而感动流泪。师父真的就是最伟大的爱本身。曾有一次还梦见师父向我示现白衣观音菩萨的模样，让我知道所有爱的存在都是师父千百亿爱的化身。中国，春梅。
Kind-hearted Chunmei, we truly enjoyed reading your message on how receiving Master's divine energy through Supreme Master Television has elevated your spiritual understanding. May the universal goddess continue to support our beloved Master in her quest and bring you and the elegant Chinese people serenity and plenty. In heaven's loving light, Supreme Master TV team. P.S. Master applauds your insights. Awakened Chunmei, I am delighted that you have written a hotline. After initiation, we are always connected and are all one. Thank you for your good wishes, and I pray that the Divine may provide you and Wholesome China inspiration and a blessed future. We welcome your heartlines, stories, and/or cute loving animal clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/hotline.
Pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace. Please join Supreme Master Ching Hai to sincerely meditate and/or pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace every day at 9 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Make an alarm wherever you are, whatever you do. Please stop for some moments to pray for World Vegan with us 9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
It's been a pleasure to have your presence on Noteworthy News.
May the light of heaven pacify your heart and uplift your life. Vegan, because we and the next generations want to live here.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies, everywhere in the world, for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule und suprememastertv.com/NWN.